military service of over 20 years. His exceptional performance, professionalism, and dedication to duty reflect great credit upon him, the United States Ordnance School, and the United States Army. Signed, Michelle K. Donahue, Major General, United States Army, Commanding. Mrs. Stevens is receiving a single flower as a token of gratitude and a certificate of appreciation signed by the Chief of Staff of the Army. Sergeant Stevens' son was presented his Army RAT certificate. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Sergeant First Class Retired Patrick Stevens and family. Our next honored retiree is Sergeant First Class Christopher Thompson, accompanied by his wife Jennifer and his son Fort Sill. The Meritorious Service Medal is awarded to Sergeant First Class Thompson for exceptional meritorious service of over 20 years, culminating as Battalion S2 Non-Commissioned Officer in Charge. His exceptional performance, professionalism, and dedication to duty reflect great credit upon him, 3rd Armored Corps, and the United States Army. Mrs. Thompson is now receiving a single flower as a token of gratitude and a certificate of appreciation signed by the Chief of Staff of the Army. Sergeant Thompson's son is being presented with the Army RAT certificate. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Sergeant First Class Retired Christopher Thompson and family. Our next honored retiree is Sergeant First Class Russ Waldine Jr., accompanied by his wife Kelly and his children Wyatt and Jersey. Sergeant First Class Waldine came into military service in September of 2003 and recently served with the 434 Field Artillery Brigade. He is proud of being able to serve his country and taking care of his family through thick and thin. Following his retirement, he plans to spend time in the outdoors with his family. The Meritorious Service Medal is awarded to Sergeant First Class Waldine for exceptional meritorious service of over 21 years, culminating as a senior instructor. His exceptional performance, professionalism, and dedication to duty reflect great credit upon him, the Fire Center of Excellence in the United States Army. Signed, Winston P. Brooks, Major General, United States Army, Commanding. Mrs. Waldine is now receiving a single flower as a token of gratitude and a certificate of appreciation signed by the Chief of Staff of the Army. Sergeant Waldine's children are now being presented with their Army RAT certificate. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Sergeant First Class Retired Russ Waldine Jr. and family. Our next honored retiree is Mr. Angel Franco Mendez, accompanied by his wife Maria and children Elio and Lionel. Mr. Franco Mendez came into federal service in 1982 and recently served with the 434 Field Artillery Brigade. He is proud of choosing a career that allowed him to serve his country. Following his retirement, he plans to spend time with loved ones, stay active, discover a new hobby, and volunteer. The Meritorious Civilian Service Medal is awarded to Angel Franco Mendez for meritorious service, culminating as the 434 Field Artillery Brigade Security Specialist. His exceptional performance, professionalism, and dedication to duty reflect great credit upon him, the Fire Center of Excellence in the United States Army. Signed, Winston P. Brooks, Major General, United States Army, Commanding. Mrs. Franco is receiving a single flower as a token of gratitude and a certificate of appreciation signed by the Chief of Staff of the Army. Mr. Franco Mendez's children are being presented with their Army Brat certificate. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Mr. Angel Franco Mendez, retired, and family. Our last honored retiree is Mrs. Sheila Mann, accompanied by her husband Daryl and her daughter Naomi. Following her retirement, she plans to enjoy life. The Meritorious Civilian Service Medal is awarded to Sheila Mann for meritorious service culminating as an Information Technology and Logistics Management Specialist for the Logistics Readiness Center. Her exceptional performance, professionalism, and dedication to duty reflect great credit upon her, the Fire Center of Excellence in the United States Army. Signed, Winston P. Brooks, Major General, United States Army, Commanding. Mr. Mann is receiving a fire class as a token of gratitude and a certificate of appreciation signed by the Chief of Staff of the Army. Mrs. Mann's daughter is being presented her Army Brat certificate. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Mrs. Sheila Mann, retired, and family. At this time, could I kindly ask that each retiree please stand and face the audience. You are now one of us. Please join me in a round of applause for all today's retirees. Let's hear it for them. Please be seated. Distinguished retirees, we are grateful for your service and contributions to the United States Army. You will be missed, but rest assured there are other Americans who will stand up and meet the challenges of tomorrow. Honored retirees, your replacements have arrived. These soldiers are currently in week 7 of basic combat training. Like each of you did many years ago, these soldiers have sworn to support and defend the Constitution of the United States and have chosen to live by the Soldier's Creed.
The Soldier's Creed!
Ladies and gentlemen, remain standing as we honor today's retirees. Remain standing for the playing of the Army song and retiring of the colors. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today's ceremony. Please take a moment to thank today's honored retirees and their families for their loyal and faithful service. Fire